So these are the type of places where instead of building a soccer stadium or something else, I mean right here could be for, common sense would be like for homeless people. A whole homeless city right here, not to call it homeless, but build little houses for them or let them pitch their tents, have their own, have police come in here and police this place. Like I said, money's the reason why we're not safe on the streets. Money's the reason why we can't do things like this, because it's gonna cost something, rules, laws, and regulations and all that. This ain't been being used right here, but it's not gonna be a Jewish ghetto like like the Nazis did in Germany. It's gonna be a place where people that don't act civilized on that side of town, the people are just being zombies and being totally crazy. Not homeless people, but the people that need help, and also other people that are transitioning, that are homeless and transitioning to another place. There can be facilities right here to house them, so they don't sit there and be terrorizing that part of Sacramento, which is trying to rebuild and all that. The new stadium out there, they're gonna have a new river waterfront, new bridges. It doesn't make sense. You can build walls right here. You're talking about Trump building a wall in Mexico. No, there's be a wall right here and not trap them in there, but have security at the gate. And this would be a whole, facility for people that need help, really. If they're not going to put them up in a building, because they're kicking them all out of medical facilities. So I mean, why not get help out here? We're not using this land for nothing. I mean, just common sense, That's why I need to be mayor. I need to be president, and money needs to be gone. Shit, give me a couple months and I'll start fixing up Sacramento from the ground up. It just don't make sense. All this can be used right here, so no sleeping out there in Sacramento, no tents right there, no people pissing or walking down the street crap. I mean, it's not being used for anything. You have Loaves and Fishes down that way, which is the homeless facility, but we're building new houses for low income. No, it's all middle class and high class income out there, as you've seen in my last video with the $2,000 a month for a 1-bedroom, but I mean, that'd be a good idea right here. And then it's people that need help. Really, I would like to have them inside facilities, the mental patients that really need help, because they're out here, they really need help. It's not funny. I mean, people walk by and laugh at them or disown them or something. No, they really need help. It's making our world look bad. It's making our city look bad. I guess there's no pride out here in Sacramento. I got pride. I'm not even from Sacramento, but I got pride in Sacramento now. And I would love to rebuild it and keep it clean for our future and have kids like his age that are going to be growing up, his generation, follow the same pattern, and we can rebuild and restructure California, this world, the climate, all that. Just it's sad just to walk by abandoned buildings and abandoned fields and see this, and it's not being used for nothing. And the main reason is why money. Money's the reason why your sister got raped. Money's the reason why your dad got shot. Money's the reason why your kid went to school and got beat up and almost died or did die, because there's not enough security guards or policemen, not enough money to pay that. Just imagine if money wasn't involved, and we'd have security guards on every single bus, on every light rail, it can be on corners, on streets, to keep everyone safe and away from all that violence and all that. But money's, they're using money for other stuff because they don't want you to have money or you to live a normal life. They want you to stress the rest of your life. Places like this could be used to have different programs housed. This has been here for a while, just getting destroyed by people starting fires and living around here, messing up. Now they got it all gated off. Sacramento is so pity. You want to know what else they did? They gated this off right here. That's what they do now for people to sleep at. I know they're making messes because there's not enough trash cans and all this and that, which could be settled, but someone used to be staying right here and they just fenced them off. Like it's like, oh, let's just push them here, push them there, and get rid of the problem. And all of it gets piled up in one area. Down there, you can see, well, there's a street that the fire trucks use. They sit there and make fake calls sometimes just to come down here and force their, like, you can't park there and feed the homeless. They got the street all painted red down there, so you can't park there no more where they're feeding homeless, knowing damn well that they should put a fire department out of this area for easy access, because it don't matter if there's red paint there or not. There's still a lot of homeless out here and clogging the streets, and it's always going to be a hassle getting out. So they need to move that fire ambulance, but instead they sit there and play little kiddie games with people. All this could be opened up for something. Another people that run Sacramento is so pitiful. They said there was a rat problem here, of course, from all the trash and all that, but there's always gonna be a rat problem whenever you have trash at. Even if you fence this area up or any area, but this area could have been used to house some tents. Like I said, if you had a structural over here with people, more trash cans, people cleaning, have cleaners, have your little authority out here, running stuff, and it would be, at least till you get them houses and stuff, they wouldn't be all on the streets and sleeping on sidewalks and stuff. Look at, they push this fence, saying, oh, there's a rat infestation over here, because they're poisoning all the rats here. They're all pretty much dead now, but new ones are coming from other places. But I mean, people used to feed right here, so they got this street all down there. The street you just seen over there, pretty soon that's gonna be closed off. Pretty soon you're just gonna have people running in stores, robbing stores, back to more violence, committing crime, robbing your house. The same person that's watching us, they'll come rob your house for your refrigerator just because they're hungry pretty soon, because Sacramento is making people homeless. But if you need help around Sacramento, this is a good area to go to. It's the Loaves and Fishes, 12th Street, Dos Rios, 12th and I, Alkaline Flat neighborhood. There's always people helping out here. I mean, every year you need tents, sleeping bags, clothes, food. There's a Hindu family that comes out here, and a big old group of them, and they always feed people right here, take care of you for Christmas and for Thanksgiving. There's a lot of help out here. Fortunately, there goes our American flag right there. That don't got nothing to do with America. That's just a flag, a cloth to me. That ain't nothing to me. And that's not the right flag that we should have. We should have a more honest flag of what America's really about. You see that fence? That fence could have been posted. Sacramento's so pity, they put a fence right there to stop people from going up there. And all they did was just go down more. It doesn't make sense. So they wasted all that money building a fence right there to stop them from going up top. People still go up top, still homeless around there. Didn't help nothing. So they're spending all this money to close out the homeless, like they're just supposed to disappear or something. Like, oh, they'll just go away. That building right there says it was an old tortilla shop or something, flour tortilla shop. It's been closed down since 1999 or before that, because ever since I've been out here, it's never been open. In 2000, I'm pretty sure it's been like 20 years. We're gonna show you some more abandoned buildings downtown where people can be housed. Not only that, businesses can open for jobs, because you cannot tell the average person today, go get a job, like the little ignorant people do, because there's more population than jobs. There's not enough buildings or jobs available. Well, when you hear on the news they're building income houses, low income houses for the low income or for the homeless and all that. Here's the low income houses, huh? Yeah, I wish. I would love to live in one of these. All these are middle class, high class income people to live in a poor neighborhood that's with violence, robberies, tweakers, zombies, needles everywhere, piss, crap. You see that Globe Mills? Those are lofts in there. They made that. They redid that whole building inside only, and that building's so old, and it's $2,000 for a 1-bedroom. Go ahead, call them if you don't believe me. $1,800 or $2,000, I'm pretty sure. Go ahead and call the Global Mills apartment, industrial, lost for rent. The number is what? I can't see that. 443-18 or 1662. Call them though, if you can look it up. Ask the manager and give her a piece of your mind if you had to. Because that is ridiculous in a low-class neighborhood. You pay all that money for rent. You don't have a backyard. People out here that live in these places, they gotta walk their dogs and live around all this action and filth around here. So that's messed up for these people. To create an environment for that, they could have built places like these for other places. for other type of income people and all that. So we're gonna go downtown and look at some abandoned buildings too. Then I'm gonna give you my story for the people that think that you can't go into a crisis or have problems like this or struggle. I'm gonna tell you a story about how all of a sudden I went from something to nothing. It's also a shame on how the parking is down here. I mean, if you pay rent somewhere, back in the days, I mean, a couple years ago I was researching, and so it sucks for everyone. I mean, I researched when you pay rent, it's supposed to be for taking care of your parking, your trash, and sometimes appliances. Different apartments have different rules. But I mean, look at all these people that live down here that got a parking. They always get. I mean, I got so many tickets on one of my cars, I just sold it. Like, man, I'm not paying all these tickets because you should be able to park where you live and work at. But they're, harassing people, making income off this, writing tickets during Thanksgiving and Christmas Eve. I seen a lady on Christmas Eve writing tickets. You could tell she didn't have no life or no family or no love. People like that disgust me that work for programs like that. It's like, oh, it's just a part of our job or this and that. You work for a sick person, you work for a sick company, and you're sitting there getting over on your own citizens out here. But then the deposit thing too, when you pay a deposit, now they used to ask for first month's and last month's rent. They can't do it now, but they were doing that a couple years ago. So people couldn't afford to pay $2,000, $1,500, $1,600 deposit just to move into an ugly one bedroom or studio, because they wanted to say you had to make 3 times the income or make first and last deposit. Now deposit, when I looked it up, was supposed to be for people who had on record, because when they move out, it's cleaning expenses. Me, I leave my apartment in rent ready condition. You can rent my apartments out that I leave the next day. I even clean the carpets and all that. A manager says no matter if you clean the carpets or not, they still clean the carpets just to charge you. It's all a little game now. But why can't the people that have a good record and no evictions, when they move, you're supposed to move somewhere. Look at that. Some zombie or tweaker just busted out someone's window, and this is what they got to deal with. Because of money, there's not enough security guards around watching stuff like that, and there's this neighborhood, just another thing. But if you have on record where you leave your apartment in rent condition, you shouldn't have to pay a deposit, or you should be awarded and only pay half the deposit because you left your apartment in rent ready condition, and they don't have to wait 30 days or wait to clean it to rent it out. They can rent it out right away. So that would be something, I'm saying, good, so people can help get places and help get good credit on rental history. They shouldn't have to charge people all these deposits like you have bad credit or bad rental history or evictions, or you left your apartment in terrible condition and all that. That should be for people that leave it in terrible condition or have animals that don't clean up the smell, because it does cost to clean up after their mess and their junk and their roaches and bed bugs and filth and dirt that they live in. You can tell the government and politics and all that, you can tell they probably didn't do so good in math, because they're always on a financial budget, always messing up the money, even though they're greedy and taking it for themselves. But I mean, common sense, they took all the restrooms and places like the Greyhound station that was downtown, and places, a public place where you can go use the restroom. Now look at, you guys like looking at that? Nice little pile of shit right there, right? Just sitting right there. This used to not happen back in the days, really, just here and there. But to see someone poop, there's another pile of poop right there, just an abandoned restaurant. Because they took all the restrooms out here, and it's like, oh, well, we'll take all the restrooms. We don't have to worry about people shooting dope up or being in the bathroom making messes, or the homeless people trying to get cover when it's raining. Now all of a sudden, pissing shit everywhere around town. Yeah, you guys are so smart, huh? By the way, you watching this now, go ahead and look up online. Just look up Pikachu looking statue in front of King's building in Sacramento or something around there, and you'll see how much they spent. They spent $8 or $9 million on that ugly, stupid statue, when they could have spent that money fixing up Sacramento or doing some other things, opening these buildings. They spent, there's a $1.something million on my hotel that I live in, and they're redoing over 100-year-old building, 100-year-old foundation. It's not too smart, but Sacramento likes to waste money. Those are all buildings right there, been empty for years, just sitting there. That can be businesses for people to work and stuff. But they want to, I don't know, you guys can't really tell people that. Some more more abandoned buildings for you to look at. Since that's all people do is just look at them. You know, cigarettes everywhere right here, dirt, food. We'll go around, look at some of these. The new K Street in downtown Sacramento. Nothing but bars and stuff. They make sure they got their bars and alcohol down here, but not enough mental health places or cannabis clubs where people that can go get in peace or something. Nothing but fighting. Alcohol destroys families, makes people make bad decisions. Every Thursday, Friday, Saturday night, special events. Almost every other night there's a fight, either right here or on the street. People drinking, families fighting each other, brothers fighting each other, sisters fighting each other, friends fighting each other, falling out, all over some stupid alcohol because they can't handle their liquor. So there's a fight right there in the alley all the time. I be hearing around my window arguing and stuff. It's like, you guys make sure you guys set people up out here, but nothing for people to do positive, huh? Besides drink and fight.